Hey guys, X123. I'm here to show you how to make ink or basically military face paint, body paint, whatever you like, instead of using mud or something like that. This will turn out black or white, depends on what kind you want to make. Now you need a large amount to do this. It took me about 3 burns of pieces of paper. So what you do is, I don't have any on me, but what you would do is find a piece of wood or anything that has a little hole, not a hole, but kind of like a bowl in it. So for instance, you'd have something in it like this that will not melt or not burn, so like you wouldn't want to drop it on this and embers burn through this. That's why I used hardwood. So it was a piece of a board that I used, and I just split it and found out that there was a little hole in it that looked like a bowl, so it was like a straight line and then dipped down like a knot was in there kind of, and that worked really well for me. And all I did was crumple up a piece of paper and burn it basically, and you can put little sticks in there also, and you can get more and you just shave that off. That's what I did. You can wrap it inside the paper so there's more flame onto it. Once you get that, just place it in a baggie for safekeeping, and once you think that you have enough, you should have about this much to about that. So from the baggie's about this big compared to my hands and stuff. You should have about, so like, here, let me see if you can't see that. So there we go. So you should have about quite a little amount, enough to have a handful of charcoal. Now you don't want hard charcoal like stick charcoal, you want powder charcoal, which is after you burn paper you have that little bit of powder. What you do is you put that into, once you have your finished product and you have all kinds of charcoal, you put it in a little bowl and crunch it, and just until you get a powder, put it back into your bag. Then you get another bowl, dump it all in. Now once you do that, you're going to get a little bit of olive oil. You're going to put it in your bowl and stir it around until you see it start getting inky like this. See, the bag's all inky and stuff. And once you're done that, you add a little, like not even enough to fill my whole entire finger, but like a little drop of Dove dish soap or any kind of soap that's not dish soap is what you want. So like it comes in a big bottle, stuff you wouldn't use on your hands. Well, you can use it on your hands, but you just want it for dishes basically. It's not something you have in your washroom to wash your hands. And then you'd mix that all together also, and once you think that it's watery enough, you have this. And just a second, let me go get a little bit out. And see, it's all liquidy. I just opened it and touched it. And you can get quite a bit out of this. And let me just rub it on my hand. I use it for camouflage. Some people say you can use it for tattooing also, you know. That's how natives and stuff would make it. Not of olive oil and stuff, but they'd use other liquids. And see, let me just rub it on my finger here. Somewhere said no one's gonna. And just a little patch, because it does take a while to get off. This is pretty. If you go wading through water, only a little bit of it's gonna come off. See, and then you can have quite a bit on. I mean, you just keep on rubbing and rubbing and rubbing until none of it spreads around anymore, and you get another layer and put it on until it doesn't spread anymore. So what I mean by doesn't spread is you're basically just rubbing and rubbing and rubbing and rubbing until you don't see anymore. So like, let's say you have ink on your hands and you run it across the paper, you're gonna see an ink trail, right? So what you want to do is you just keep on rubbing it onto your skin until you don't see that little ink trail like that. So like if you were to go like this and it just keeps on moving and gets bigger and bigger, you don't want that. You just keep on going like this. Well, you do want it. Get it as big as you can until it stops. And that's when you add another layer onto that. This can be used for tattooing. I wouldn't recommend it for tattooing. Just don't do that. That's just stupid. But yeah, use it for military face paint. If you ever want a military face paint, that's how you do it. Now, black charcoal, burn something that has ink on it, so like newspaper, or something with a little bit of a dark coloring, so maybe some other kind of paper, I don't know. Now for white paper, burn straight white paper, and you're going to get white ash. Yeah, and the more you burn it, the more it's going to get darker, so the less it gets burnt. So once you already have ash, you don't want to burn that ash or it's going to turn black. So yeah, that's how you do this, guys. Murder X123. Yeah. This isn't really the ending. Sorry. I did not find this I just made this. The way I found out was some other ingredients were added to it for ink. But yeah, I don't use it for that. I use it for military face paint. I can't find any videos on how to make a substitute for military face paint. Now see, this combination here with the white will make smoky, just like in Black Ops. So guys like Black Ops and you want to look like have smoky face paint, you know how to make it now. Murder X123. Murder for you guys. Thanks for watching.